spilling, she's pouring the truth. No sugar, no cream, true teas in the house, breaking down the scene. Hard-hitting facts served up with a grin. No fluff, no bluff, she's in it to win. Sip, chill and relax, it's time to unwind. The tea's steaming hot, and she speaks her mind. No nonsense flow, with edge and charm. True teas on the mic, y'all, sound the alarm. Fire. Don't FAFO and get caught in the mire. She's a verbal assassin if you fall in a pit. You'll be roasted and toasted by the words that she spits. Sip, chill and relax, it's time to unwind. The tea's steaming hot, and she speaks her mind. No nonsense flow, with edge and charm. True teas on the mic, y'all, sound the alarm. No cream, true teas in the house, breaking down the scene. Hard-hitting facts served up with a grin. No fluff, no bluff, she's in it to win. Sip, chill and relax, it's time to unwind. The tea's steaming hot, and she speaks her mind. No nonsense flow, with edge and charm. True teas on the mic, y'all, sound the alarm.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Here, Fati, you here with us?
Hey y'all, hey everybody.
Hey, thank y'all for joining us. And so we just gonna jump right into it. We apologize for being late, but we're here now. All right. So
We in the building.
Yes, and let me just first start out by saying thank you, Charmaine H, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. I think we're going to start with DDG first.
Y'all, this is going to be a good show, okay? Because I have a lot of stuff to say. Y'all know that I haven't been on YouTube all month. And I'm not going to be on YouTube for the rest of the month. I'm just letting y'all know right now, okay? Because my man is taking me out for my travels. But girl, it's a lot we got to talk about. And y'all know my birthday is coming up. Leo season. Hey. And I'm telling y'all, I'm finna roast everybody that we throw up on this screen today. I'm just letting y'all know. And we got something for you, Hotelly.
Okay. Nika. All right. So we first of all, let's start off with academics here. Right here. What exactly is he? He's like
he's a fish.
Yes, he's a blowfish.
A Mrs. Puff.
Yes, but I want to get on the comment that he made about Halle Berry because for one, it's not true, and for two, it's the fucking audacity. You understand what I'm saying?
Like the unmitigated gall.
Yes. Just look at him. Let's reflect. Take about 10 seconds to look at him. The one on the right, y'all. Okay, of the screen.
Everybody bow your heads. Let's pray. Everybody bow your head. Lord, I want to ask you to forgive us for everything we have to say when it comes to Mrs. Puff, long lost grandson. Because we know he was one of the ones she thought she swallowed. But in fact, he's still here. Child, amen, y'all. Because I don't, girl, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I can't stand academics. I can't stand him.
So a couple of weeks ago, Halle Bailey came out with her new boo. Okay. So here's a picture of Halle right here on the screen. She looks good, right? So you already know that DDG wasn't feeling that. He tried to act like he wasn't bothered because this picture was actually taken in Italy. Halle Bailey is over there working on a movie in Italy. Okay. And so DDG had got permission to go over to Italy to see the baby from July 1st to July 3rd. I don't think he was expecting Halle to pop out with a new nigga, okay? But I don't know why not, because he was over there in Italy. He brought India Love, the girl
And he also brought
with.
Sexy Red.
Oh, he did?
Yes, girl. He literally came out there with all of the stunts. That's why I can't
yes.
see his ass.
It was intention behind that, but I feel like he left looking like a complete clown. Okay, because even though he had India and whoever else over there with him, he still looked as though his feelings was hurt. He looked as if he wasn't even into India. It was a stunt, and it was a stunt that went bad. Okay, so not long after this picture of Halle was posted, DJ Academics, he took to his platform to pretty much say that Halle Bailey ain't got no business trying to thirst trap because she's the least attractive woman that DDG has been with. Now, let me just refresh your memory as to what kind of women DDG done been with. He done been with the light skin type with the long hair. You understand what I'm saying? Instagram girl. All right. Halle Bailey is an Instagram girl, but she's not an ugly girl. She's cute, and she has a unique look about herself. She's successful. Okay, so she has more going on than the girls that DDG has messed around with. Just because you're light skinned, it doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, just because it's light don't mean it's right. You can be not attractive and have light skin. But my thing is, I looked at India Love. I looked at what is it, Ruby Red, or whoever he was with, Ruby Rose, and it's like these girls, it's nothing special about them. You understand what I'm saying? Especially for him to go out and say that Halle is the least attractive woman that he's been with. But I'm gonna let y'all hear for yourself what this blowfish said about Halle. Okay, here we go.
Bro, I feel bad for Shorty now, bro. Like, it's just rough. You know what the craziest thing is? Like, somebody got to tap her on the shoulder and be like, yo, you're the least attractive girl that DDG's ever been with. Like, I got to keep it a P with you. Like, I don't even want to do it to her, but it's the truth. Like, yo, you're the least attractive girl. So when she's posted, you know what she's supposed to stun on them other girls with? Not thirst pictures. Like, you cannot get at your ex with thirst pictures when you're the least attractive girl he's been with. You got to get at your ex with the fact that he's with a bunch of new girls or whoever is his ex, and they're not as successful as you. You're the most successful girl he's got with. The rest of them are OnlyFans demons. Yo, I hate to give you like free advice. I know you ain't asking, but please, Halle, you're the least attractive girl DDG ever been with. We were looking like, we all thought we could pull you. I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, you just looking at you like just look wise. And I know I ain't no looking either. It's cool. It's cool. My success, I'll leave with success. But when we seen you compared to the rest of the baddies, because we all know a nigga will date a bad bitch from McDonald's. We'll date a baddie from McDonald's. When we seen you, we was like, all right, DDG, we see the play. This is like, you know how girls will date an ugly nigga because the ugly nigga is successful and got the bag, whatever. When we seen DDG with her, we're like, we get it. I said it's a reverse Uno.
Okay, so let me just say this. I feel that DDG paid this guy to say this. This is something that DDG wanted to say, but he didn't have the balls to say it, in my opinion. Okay, because he most definitely liked to beat down Halle's self-esteem, her confidence. Okay. Um, and
But
so
can
it
we
just
start by how he's talking about DDG? He's talking about Hailey being the least attractive
mhm.
that I get that Dirty Dollar General have been with. Whole time, nobody has ever claimed Mrs. Puff. So I'm trying to
Okay.
understand why his Pearl from SpongeBob looking ass up here like he don't wear a size triple M. Like, don't nobody want you. And then on top of that, the last girl he did with robbed him for $50,000. You're a loser.
Yes. He looked like Alf after he done had like an allergic reaction to some shit. Like the nerve of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because I'm always picking on my cat, my fat, chubby cat. And I'm always like, Alvin Theodore, because I think she looked like the big fat chipmunk from Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's what he looked like.
He look a mess, and he said himself, "Oh, I know I don't look like much," and at least you acknowledge that. But at the same time, keep your mouth closed. I just couldn't believe that shit when I heard that shit. It sounds so much like something DDG would say. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, he looked like the M&Ms.
Girl, and what else? Here's the thing, right? I don't know. Maybe you can confirm this, Hifati, but they said that the guy that Halle popped out with was Kendrick Lamar's producer.
I'm gonna tell you honestly, I don't know who he is, and I
Okay.
haven't went to go and do any research or anything like that. What I do know is that he's jealous and they're losers. I know that nobody has ever been with DJ Academics. Like, who is his girlfriends? Like, who do you have down a list? Also, trigger warning. Let's not forget DJ Academics is the type of person, if he do end up getting with a girl, it's by force. Those allegations are still out there about how he R-word a girl and allowed his friends to do it in his home while he was on stream when that girl was in the background screaming.
Wow.
Because they were back there taking advantage of her. So that he's still on the line for that, might I add. But I think he the feds, because I it's just no way he get away with the stuff that he does on social media.
I have to look into that. I didn't know it was that deep. I have to look into that because I heard something about some allegations against him.
Let me tell you something. Trigger warning. If you're going to look into it, brace yourself when you listen to that, because it's real. That girl was screaming.
Oh my God.
It was horrible. I couldn't even, I was so disgusted. Was she underage? No, she wasn't underage or anything like that. I think she was intoxicated. I had to really step away from the story because that's how disgusted I was by it. Okay, all right. Man, what other shit DDG done got into? He was into it with somebody. So yes, DDG has been getting into a plethora of arguments with streamers over on Twitch, and he's been losing every one of them. So there's this streamer by the name of Reggie. He's from Baltimore. So DDG basically got upset that Reggie called him out for supporting a woman that is running scams on his fan base or on his audience, subscribers, followers, whatever the case may be. In the midst of that, Reggie also said that DDG music was trash, and then DDG went on a rampage, right? And then he went on a rampage, all emotional, because Reggie said his music was trash, and then Reggie just started roasting him to the point in which he lost this battle, like virally. He virally lost this battle. And then he started to threaten the boy and say, oh, I'm gonna come to Baltimore. So then it got violent a little bit because people were like, now, because DDG started talking about this boy dead father.
So he is the one. Okay, I've heard.
Right. So DDG started talking about this boy dead father, unfortunately, and may he rest in peace, who passed away from, you know, natural causes.
Yeah.
And so the internet and the people from Baltimore really respect and love this streamer Reggie, because I guess he's really in the streets or something like that,
Yeah.
or really take care of them or look after the streets or something like that. So
Mhm.
like all of them started, I guess, blasting DDG and basically saying like, what about your brother? Sidebar, I did not know, okay? I had no clue that, and I don't know, maybe I'm too old. I had no clue that DDG brother Dub had a twin brother.
Me neither.
So we find out that DDG brother Dub, the mean one, had a twin brother who was actually the one that everybody liked. Nobody liked Dub. Apparently, it came out that DDG was the weird one in the household and didn't talk to any of his siblings. The only reason that the siblings are close now is because this twin brother had passed away. But anyways, the internet let it be known that this brother passed away over some Jordans. I guess somebody tried to like rob him for some Jordans,
Yeah.
and they were the fake Jordans or something like that. So this beef got pretty violent, and so DDG stopped beefing with him because he lost basically. And he brought up that boy daddy first. And so I don't care if they brought up his brother, because he shouldn't have brought up that boy daddy.
Yeah. DDG is he is a bitch ass nigga. I don't care. Didn't he get his brother and his brother friends to jump on some other boy?
I don't know, but what I do know is everybody have challenged DDG to a fight.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't take it. My bad, I'm chewing on ice. Hold on.
Because he know better. He know better.
And then a clip resurfaced of DDG getting sunned by what's one of the Migos name? Not Offset. What's the other one name? Quavo. Is that the other one name?
Yeah.
The redder one. So yeah, so I guess Quavo little boyed him. He told him to go sit on the floor or go get away from him or something like that. It's so many clips of DDG getting embarrassed, y'all.
Yeah.
If we have time, I'm gonna roll them out by the end of the live.
Okay. Just ridiculous. But this guy, this is what I want to know. With this guy Reggie, I know that you said DDG threatened him, right?
Right. He said he was gonna pull up to Baltimore.
Okay.
And basically, I mean, I guess he was basically trying to say he can go big in his home, but like all the Baltimore guys started roasting him. And what I will say, what I don't like about this is how disrespectful these men get as a whole, because some of those guys started talking about Hailey and Halo, and that was completely unnecessary, saying stuff like, oh, we're gonna bend her back and we're gonna F her. And like saying all type of ridiculousness, but he opened the doors for men to disrespect her because of his nonsense.
Yeah. Oh, I just don't like him, and I wish Halle could have seen what we saw in his ass before she went and had that baby by him. I don't even know what else to say about him.
Well, we can move on, girl, to
Afeni.
Okay, yes, before Clarissa, because
wow,
was that her name, Alfini? Oh my god,
Afeni Muhammad.
Do you want to talk about this first? Because I have controversial things to say about this.
Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen my commentary on Afeni Muhammad, the young lady who unalived her manager at McDonald's, y'all can head on over to my website and check that out. I'm not going to get too deep in it here, but what I do want to say is that I feel bad for both sides. Okay. I don't know why the manager kept sending her home. Okay. Maybe it was because she wasn't doing her job. I mean, I don't know, but it still doesn't give you the right to take somebody's life. Okay. That lady has 6 kids, and I believe 3 of them were minors. Okay. All over a McDonald's job. And like I said, it's not really all over a McDonald's job. It's about, how you treat people, right? She claims that this person that you see here in the mugshot, she claims that she was bullied by her manager. I can believe that. I don't know if it's true, but I can believe it because I've seen it with my own eyes. some of these managers, black ones, okay, they'll put on a different color uniform and think that they better than they employ employees, and get to talking to them crazy. And I witnessed this with my own eyes. Like, why is you talking to your employee like that, embarrassing them? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just uncalled for. You have to watch how you talk to people. You have to watch how you treat people. Okay, you don't know what mental state somebody is in, and people keep messing with you and keep messing with you until until it just goes black. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said I feel bad for the Jennifer Harris person that was killed unalive. Okay, and I feel bad for this young lady as well, because she had plans for her life. You understand? She was off. She was off. I don't know how off she felt she was, but you can look at the videos that were on her Instagram page and see that her cornbread wasn't all the way done. Okay. They showed images of her in the McDonald's playhouse. Like,
Not
girl,
cornbread.
I think you're 26 years old. Why is you in the McDonald's playhouse? I don't care if it was on your break. Why are you in the McDonald's playhouse? You do not have any children. You are at work. It's just, and then I saw a YouTube video that she made, and she was pretty much talking about be yourself. So what I took from that is that she said that she was a bird struggling to fly. Okay, and that spoke volumes. So I feel like she was mistreated for most of her life, or felt that she was anyway. And so I guess her boss sending her home. First of all, she was homeless. She was homeless, and she was renting a room from a man who wanted her to return the favor in how do I put it? He wanted her to get physical with him. How do I put that? He was loaning her a room, renting her a room, and he wanted her to pay him with her body. I'll put it like that. And so she had a lot going on. At the time that she called charges for this unaliving, she was in school. She claimed on taking online classes for physical therapy, so that's why I said she had plans with her life. She didn't plan on going to prison for the rest of her life, but that's what it is now. And she ain't going nowhere. She got a $25 million bond. So it's sad on both ends. She don't waste. Her life is, I want to say her life is over unless she make it into something while she's in prison. And that's pretty much all I got to say.
Okay, girl, because listen, this is why I stand wholeheartedly on leaving people alone.
Yes.
Not start no shit, won't be no shit.
Yeah.
This, y'all know, I have always said this on my channel. I do not go around bothering people. Right. I do not go around starting shit with people. One, you never know what somebody is going through. Right. And two, you never know who people know. Like, I've always said that.
And excuse me, I don't mean to cut you off, but let me just say this. First of all, I ain't never fucking with nobody in an orange wig, period. And go ahead on. I'm sorry. Hey, that tell you all you need to know.
No, for real. Because out of all the colors, girl.
Yeah.
But so no, let me tell y'all something, because I feel like I try to be empathetic, but I've looked at this from all aspects, right? Mm-hmm. So I agree with you, True T. Yeah. When it comes to the manager, I can literally, I may she rest in peace, right? Because I don't think she deserved to pass away or be unalived or anything like that. Right. But sometimes, people in these positions really do take it too far. Yes. With people. And especially at a time like right now, people need to move with caution. Okay. Yes, people need to move with precaution and caution, because everybody is on edge. Everything is expensive. Mm-hmm. Everything need to be paid. All the bills due. So don't nobody have time to be playing around. And I
with their money,
especially with their money. But I remember being young, having a job and working with older people. And because I'm young, I don't have the, they look at me as if I don't have no real responsibility would
Yeah.
oftentimes get overlooked as far as the schedule and stuff like that. And it did get to a point to where it's frustrating because now you scheduling me for 2 days, ho. Like what I look like coming up here to work 2 days, and then they 2 days not even back to back. They 2 days separated from each other.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? People, again, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying people are at a space right now in today's society. In today's society, where they don't have room for error, they don't got room for jokes, ain't shit funny, and don't nobody want to laugh.
Stop fucking playing with people. That's the moral of the story. Stop playing with people.
Facts. And don't nobody want to laugh. So you joking with your homegirls at a job, you know, might seem lightweight to you, but when we talking about people that's trying to figure out how they gonna eat tomorrow, where they gonna lay their head, that shit not funny. And don't nobody want to go from being homeless, thinking about how they was gonna eat, just being grateful that they woke up, grateful that the man next door didn't bust in a room and take they private parts. People don't want to come from that and go to work to being bullied. Absolutely. It get to a point to where it's like, okay, now I'm back in the corner here. I'm back in the corner here. And so, you know, people get to lashing out. That's one thing. Now, moving on to this one girl right here. Girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know, child. I don't know. How old was she?
I believe she was 26 years old.
At 26 years old, you can quit the damn job and be homeless for a few more days and figure it out.
She was doing whatever she could to make ends meet. She was cleaning houses. She also mentioned that she worked for what's them people that deliver your groceries? Instacart or whatever. Yeah. And then she had
I'm only saying that because I've been homeless before, like being young, and I know shit. I had a good old time sleeping in my car, and it was easy. Feed myself, and I was really only sleeping in my car because I was hard-headed. Like I didn't want to listen to my mama rules. I damn sure wasn't going back to my daddy house, and I just need to stack a little bit more money until I get my own apartment. Yeah. So I'm saying all that to say, like, I mean, life can be really hard, and I felt like life was really hard for me at those moments, and I was willing to crash out on anybody actually, but like fighting in a sense. I could never really see myself. I don't know. I can't speak. I can't even say that. But I just feel like 26 was too young for her to make this decision to end her life forever, basically, because yes, her life is over.
Yeah.
And nobody's helping her get out of this space.
Not at all. And then they took into consideration, she's like that, like you're a danger to public safety. You just did the same thing to somebody else.
Right. You know, that lady have 6 kids. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take this back. She didn't do the same thing. What I meant to say is that she put a weapon on somebody else and hurt them with it.
So at some point you become a danger to society. Like you need to be able to control yourself. Yeah. You need to be able to get yourself into some therapy.
Yeah.
And so, well, she can't afford therapy, but take your ass to a park somewhere. Girl, at 26 years old, you don't got no kids. Girl, you can be in the park somewhere, sleeping it off, figuring life out. And I don't know. This is what I try to explain to people, because this is what I try to explain to people. It's one thing when you living like this and you have children, but when you don't have no kids and you only got to fend for yourself, there's a lot of risk you can actually take in life, and you do not have to be at a job suffering. That's just my opinion on it, especially to the point where you gonna take somebody's life for it.
Right. Yep. Yeah. This is just a mess. I was gonna say something about her arraignment, but I can't even fucking remember what I was gonna say. Shit. It may come up later.
Mama to you says she's in management, and she feel like they are always to blame for the way other people respond. And unfortunately, in management, y'all kind of are, because
Hmm.
people rely on y'all to be able to de-escalate situations the same
Mhm.
way with the police. The police are always going to get the blame based on how they chose to de-escalate or escalate a situation
Mhm.
all the time, even if they had to make the harsh decision. Like I seen one video of a body cam
Yeah.
where this police basically pleaded with this mother
Mhm.
to I guess to talk to him, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Hey, I don't want to do this in front of your child, this, that, and the
Yeah.
third. But she insisted. And he was letting it be like, I do not want to tase you in front of your kid. So
Mhm.
he wrestled with her for a long while, you know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where when he tased her, people were still in the comment section like, dang, no, he didn't tase hers. And people was in the comment section like, oh, he should have tased her. And
Mhm.
then other people was in the comment section like, good thing he didn't tase her. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, when
Yeah.
you are in those management positions, because people expect you guys to be able to lead. So it is unfortunate, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Thank you, Casey, for the $10 super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. What I was thinking was during the arraignment they mentioned possible mental health issues. So she might try to plead insanity because she already done pled not guilty. How
She
you gonna
actually
plead?
might get off on insanity though. I mean, I
Yeah.
genuinely think she is insane, and she actually got enough evidence to prove it.
Hell yeah. And damn, I hate when that's why I always keep my shit. I hate it was right on the tip of my tongue. I was about to say it. Damn, it may come up later. Damn it.
I agree, Mama, to you. People are unstable, which is why when y'all are in these management and leadership positions, y'all have to make these executive decisions like, hey, you know what?
Mhm.
I mean, because, and I guess that's what that lady maybe tried to do. Maybe she did try to send her home, like, hey, you're not really listening. Just go ahead and
Mhm.
go home. And then this girl got mad, lashed out, and came back up there with a damn knife.
That could have been the case. And my thing is, how did you honestly think that you was gonna get away with that? They said that she left, the girl, the manager sent her on home, and she came back shortly after with a hoodie on, and then cut the girl like 15 times in the face.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. See, so it's really no excuse, actually. It's really no excuse, man.
Yeah,
It's really no excuse. It's really no
yeah.
excuse. But to always be on guard, always try to be kind. And truth be told, Mama, to you, that's the only thing that I can think of, which is what made this that drastic. I think that the manager wasn't just managing. You get what I'm saying? I think it was a lot of instigating going
I
on
think so
as
too.
well as that, which is what amplified it. I
Yeah.
do feel like this is the type of girl and I don't know these people, but I
Hmm.
feel like, you know, if she was doing something and you told her to go home or whatever the case may be, she seems like she would hold a grudge, but not a grudge to where she wants to hurt you, right?
Hmm.
I feel like this girl had been embarrassed one too many
Yeah.
times by an unprofessional manager, and then
Yeah.
this is just her lashing out.
Yeah.
So that's what I really think. I think it's a combination of the two, and both of these women can be wrong, but nothing's worse than unaliving somebody, especially somebody with all these kids.
Yeah, now some of these employees, yeah, they be in the wrong, be up there not working on their phone, doing all kinds of shit, not complying with the
And I
rules.
agree, because
You know what
somebody
I'm saying?
also said some of these people don't want to work.
Yeah.
I am actually kind of cool with this lady that owns a nail salon, and I see some of the stuff she go through, and I always tell her like, girl, you better be pressing charges on these hoes, because some of these young girls get their mamas and think that they damn mama can solve their issues when they're in the real world with
Mhm.
professionals. You can't call your mammy up here to come and help. You're an adult. You're 22, 23,
Mhm.
24 years old. Handle your, if you fire, you fire, ho. Like, you can't call your mama up here to try to battle with the manager.
Yeah.
So I understand all the comments in the comment section, y'all.
Well, when it comes to a Feeny, this one right here, I don't think she did not want to work because she was working several jobs
She
at one
she
time.
kept a job.
Yeah. So
She
she
kept
was
a
a
job.
hard worker. I feel like that manager, she
Make
definitely,
it worse.
yeah.
I think so too. I think that manager really made it more than what it had to be. And that's unfortunate. And the only reason I say that because I kind of skimmed through all of the profiles and videos of everybody. And she, you know what I'm saying? That manager kind of gives that. She gives the vibes like, you know, she'll be cracking a joke or 2 or 3 or 4, you know? So
And then I saw a video of Afeni's that she did on Instagram. Now, mind you, Afeni did a video right before she unalived her manager. And in one of those videos, she said that the manager was telling her how she had pulled a pow pow out on her own kids. So I was like, damn. So
yeah,
it was more to that manager than what we know. And like I said, that is no reason to unalive anybody. I'm not excusing her for that, but I'm just saying, everything wasn't clean in the buttermilk, as they would say it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think that lady basically sent the girl home, and the girl came back lashing out, and it's just unfortunate for everybody.
Yeah.
But let's move on, right? Because since we're talking about antagonistic personalities, let's talk about Clarissa, because I think that she's a bully. See, and I told y'all, I've tried to see the beauty in Clarissa, but now I'm starting to see what the problem is. At first, I thought she was just this quirky, weird young girl that's, you know, that's stupidly head over heels in love with a dumb man, and this man is over here manipulating this damn girl, and you know, she looking goofy as ever, thinking that he don't want his wife when he really do. Right? I was never cool with her dating Papoose, with him being a married man. But I also kind of, you felt like, okay, y'all just kind of, you know, y'all being she's a bully. She's a bully. She's antagonistic. She do too much. She can be considered a beautiful woman, but I see why people pick on her, because she's not a kind spirit the way that she tries to come across. And the reason why I say that is because of her behaviors from that recent fight that they were in. It's like she has this obsession with Remy, and I don't necessarily look at Remy as being scared of her. I don't view Remy as a person that can get beat by her realistically. Now, hear me out. I get it, right? Clarissa is a boxer. Boxing and street fighting is 2 different things, first of all. Let's never get it twisted. And 2, Clarissa, because she's a boxer, she has an antagonistic way of dealing with things that often makes me believe that you only learned how to fight because don't nobody like your ass and everybody want to whoop your ass.
You know what? I tried to change my opinion on her. I tried to give her a chance, but like you said, them videos that she be making, she just do too much. First of all, she remind me of one of them little unattractive bully girls that would come to school with like 3 strands of hair and a rubber band.
Yes.
And they would only come to school to fight and eat lunch.
Yes, like she literally remind me of one of the poor girl, and I don't even call it, but that's what it is. Like, they typically are girls that grew up with not a lot of money, so they be jealous and envious of all the other girls. They always starting shit. Their hair always in a ponytail and never done. It's always greasy and just gelled out. They never have no hair, like in the back of the back of their hair never meet and come into a full ponytail. They always got B2Bs all on their neck. They never have nice clothes or shoes because they mammy don't buy them shit, which is why they trying to fight the other girl so they can steal the necklace off her neck after they hit them. So yes, and it reminds me of that picture. I mean, that video of when she won her first when she won the Olympics the first time, and her hair was awful, god awful.
You talking about the picture we showed last time?
was
Oh
fucking
my
awful.
goodness.
She had like braids and like a bang, and it was so short, like a ass looking girl. She looked like one of the Gross sisters.
Child, she looked like James Brown after he sweated out his perm. Like it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, she looked just like awful. Like her hair was horrible. So yeah, she just reminds me of those girls. And yeah, typically those girls end up being side chicks. I literally can name a handful of them hoes. I went to school with them bitches. They just always fighting. They always raggedy looking.
Yeah.
Typically, if you grew up in my era, they were the girls that walked around with them loose belly shirts and them jeans and the tennis shoes without socks for real. Like y'all ever seen the pictures of the girls? They had them belly shirts and they not the tight belly shirts.
I know what you're talking
But
about.
like, yeah, y'all, when I was in high school, it was what I was just talking about this to my husband. My husband he was in college when I was in high school, we was just like, dang. But yeah, I was in high school, 2012 through I started high school in 2012. No, yeah, 2012. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that era of fashion, y'all. The raggedy girls with whatever they was wearing in that era. That's what Clarissa reminded me.
Raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about, first of all, Clarissa, and this can pertain to Remy Ma's situation, just across the board. Clarissa is disrespectful as fuck, okay? In my opinion, Laila Ali paved the way for her to do what she doing, okay? That lady is in retirement. But she said, Laila Ali said that she would come out of retirement, okay, to pretty much whoop Clarissa's ass if
Girl, I don't know how we gonna raise the funds for this, but we need
to raise it. We need to raise it, okay? Like she won't like 25, 30 something $1 million, and she would consider coming out of retirement.
We need to ask Jay-Z to donate. We need to ask all of the people to donate. Like we need to see this. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z got 10 million he don't care about. Girl, Beyonce, boom, that's 20 million right there.
Him and Beyonce can put their money together and make it happen, because somebody need to come through and make this girl shut up. She is so disrespectful. And I didn't even bring up the post.
Oh yeah, please bring up all the posts and the videos we got of her raggedy ass.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Because I'm finna roast her Batista. She look like a barista. Oh, what's the face called? What's the machines called? Girl.
Oh my goodness. Come on. I know it's over. Hold on. Here you go. Here you go.
She just shaped like a KitchenAid. She just muscle mania to the T. Like, I'm just sick of her. She shaped like my kettle on my logo.
Can you believe that this girl said that she the Beyonce of boxing?
Girl,
she got 2 stylists now.
2 stylists.
They both need to be fired.
They showed them. Let me go find who her stylist is. I'm going to say I'm going to report you to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Let me see her stylist, girl. She was saying she was rich.
Say what?
Yes, girl. Clarissa said she was rich.
Oh, I heard that crap. You know.
Girl, look at this shit. Okay, that's why I can't get with. I be trying to really support her, but look at her in this wig. She just so. I don't care, bro. No, she's not a good person. She a bully.
I'm gonna read to y'all what this say, because I know y'all can't see this shit. I can barely see it, but it says, "What a great weekend in boxing." Really? Damn. Why couldn't they give a clear version? Hold on. No, I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna do this because this shit. It's not.
That is blurry.
Yeah, hold on, y'all.
That is that girl. That show is blurry.
All right, give me 1 minute.
Okay, well, while we giving her 1 minute, y'all, I am just so tired, okay, of Clarissa. Every time I turn around, she walking around looking like the KitchenAid. What is it? What the KitchenAid mixer? My grandma got them. They real expensive, girl. You use them to make the pound cakes. Well, I don't know what y'all use them for, but I know my grandma used them to make a pound cake, child. And she walking around here built like that damn thing. She's a bully to me. Like, y'all know, I liked Clarissa at one point. I thought she had this quirky, funny personality. But after seeing her at that fight night with Remy Ma and how she behaved after the fact, like, oh, I don't think nobody else should come out after lean back no more. It's like, why are you being antagonistic in that way? Like, I never like women that act as if like they are unbothered and they just want to be loved, but get the men that they just want to be loved by and are antagonizing the women that those men leave behind, or quote unquote leave behind. Like, she acts like Papoose sit down and talk to her all day long about Remy Ma. I don't know what her animosity is when it comes to Remy Ma, because I've never seen Remy Ma talk ill of her or talk bad about her. For her to act the way that she does, she's sitting up in here. Her arms are literally the size of a fucking kangaroo. And she's sitting up here talking about, oh, well, I don't think nobody else should come out to lean back anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, at this point, I feel like I am on the verge of intentionally antagonizing Clarissa because, like, girl, what are you going to do? You're going to punch me in my face and then you're going to go to jail. Because when you are a boxer, isn't it that you can't get into a fight or anything like that? Like, it's illegal because your hands are, like, rated a weapon or something like that. They're classified a weapon. Oh, here it is. It's up there now.
Okay. All right. So Clarissa put, what a great weekend of boxing. I'm really motivated now. At the real Laila Ali. I'm the greatest now. I'm the greatest now. Be careful what you ask for. I know you've been wanting to make, what did you say? I know, what did she say? You know I've been wanting to make you eat your words. You're not a better boxer than me. At 175, I'll put you on your back. Been ready for you. So she's trying to say that Laila Ali may have been the greatest then, but she's the greatest now. My thing is, bitch, it's just so disrespectful. I don't care how you look at it. How the fuck you know you're going to put her on her back? She might just put you on yours. And how old is Laila? What is she 50 yet?
I mean, I think Laila Ali is like 40 something. I don't think I mean, I wouldn't know if she's 50 based on her looks. I would only say she could be 50 just because, I mean, I would assume she's 50. That's why she's retired. But realistically, she could look anywhere between late 30s and early 40s, which we know she is not.
Well, you know, I just pulled it up.
Anything other than just, you know, her being in the industry.
I just pulled it up. She's 47, but she still look good.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Clarissa just talked too much. I hated to see this post because it just made me look at her like, girl, you little bum. Go sit down somewhere. You got a whole go ahead on FIT, take it over because she's gonna make me say something. She's gonna make me say something real bad.
Okay, well, I will say that Clarissa can be beautiful, but the way that she acts, her face literally looked like the boxing glove that be on her head. Like, she got this big, round, bold looking angry black woman face that I hate to see on her, because look at her beautiful smile even in this picture. I think she looks so beautiful. She looks lovely, right? But you get to hear her talk, you get to see how she act, you get to see her outfits, and she just looks so depleted.
Your inside can make you out to be a very unattractive person. It really can.
Mm-hmm.
It really can. We're gonna show these videos, y'all. So Hifati mentioned that Clarissa, Papoose, and Remy, they was at the same boxing event not too long ago. Okay. And Clarissa was there. She was just doing the most. Okay. Now, I believe that after the event, she made a post on Instagram saying, I don't think anyone should come out to the song Lean Back anymore. Now, Remy Ma is on the song Lean Back. So that was shade being thrown at Remy Ma. So it's like she's obsessed with that girl. And here is the post that she made. I don't think nobody should walk out to Lean Back no more. So my thing is, if you can walk out with another bitch husband, why can't she walk out to Lean Back? You understand what I'm saying? You got a whole ass fight coming up July 26th. And I don't even mean to give her no promo, but she got a whole ass fight July 26th. Bitch, why ain't you talking about that? Why the fuck is you so pressed about Remy Ma? Because at the end of the day, in my opinion, if Remy Ma wanted her husband back, she can have him back. She can have him back. Because I do not feel that Papoose is serious about her, Clarissa. I don't.
But I mean, look at her, man. I really do think she is so cute. Like, I can't stand when a beautiful woman is so ugly. I can't see past her beauty.
When she fixes herself up, she can be a cute girl, but she talked too much. Her mouth is what's getting in the way of it. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know, like, what's crazy is I think Remy Ma is way older than her, but she looking like she Remy age.
Absolutely. And somebody
That's
just
what
said,
I'm trying to tell y'all. How old is this lady?
Clarissa Shields, I think she's about to turn 30 or just turned 30.
Girl, we in the same age too.
Yeah, somebody said Laila Ali look younger than her. Laila Ali.
Girl, okay. See, things are different. I don't know.
Yeah, because Papoose daughter.
I feel it's her asking this question. But be honest now. How old do y'all think I look? Okay, I'm about to be 28.
You look you look shit younger than her.
No, not that I mean, I know I look younger than her.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't look. I'm not saying she's ugly, but I wouldn't look at her and say that she's about to be 30. Like, I'm about to be 28 years old. That means me and her are like, what, 2 years apart from each other? Like, I wouldn't look at her and be like, oh yeah, like we're in the same, like we've been in high school together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She looks like she's up there in Remy Ma age, and Remy Ma obviously looked like she down here in our age.
And Clarissa got the nerve to have bags on her ass, like for real, girl. Thank you, Mama, too, for the $4.99 super chat. She says, "How is she using her and Beyonce's name in the same sentence? The arrogance of it all, Delulu." I agree. Yeah. So I'm gonna play something for y'all. This girl, she is so gone over Papoose. Which video should I play first? Like,
I don't know if her face look old or what. I don't think her face look old necessarily. She look no, y'all know how I feel though. I'm telling y'all, I don't even think it's that. I think that all of the women that were born in that era literally have this timeless beauty that we cannot compete with. I'm just telling y'all, like, it's like y'all face froze in y'all 20s or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is how old is Remy? She obviously like probably what, Laila Ali age, right?
Yeah, Remy Ma is up there. Her and Papoose. Hold on.
Let's, because what I'm trying to say is, like, Toya Wright or Toya Rushing, even Rashida, whether we like her or not, Megan Good, Gabrielle Union, it's so many more. Monica, it's so many more of them. Remy Ma is in this category, of course, but they're in their late 40s, early 50s, and there is a fat group of women that just are stuck in the youth of their face, if that makes any sense. Like Toya and Reginae. Toya
Yeah.
don't look old. And I wouldn't even look at Reginae and say Reginae look old. But if she is standing next to her mama has the better face. I don't know how to say that.
Reginae, shit, on the verge of looking older than her mama.
Yeah, and I feel like my mama is like that too. She got this my mama looks like Angela Bassett, a little lighter, high cheekbones, the slanted eyes, high cheekbones. And she literally don't look a day older than 25, and it aggravates the shit out of me because it's like, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah. Before we go any further, let me just say thank you to that blind lady for the $5 super chat. She said she was probably one of those kids that you always wish that you would miss at least one day of school, but they never did. Oh my God. Let me read that over because that makes so much sense. She says she was probably one of those kids that you always wish they would miss at least one day of school, but they never did.
Sorry, that blind lady.
She must be talking about Clarissa.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Give me 1 second, y'all. One quick second.
But yeah, y'all get in the comment section and let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. There is it's just a group of women, and they are at 45 to 55. And they look like they are in their 20s. They like their face stopped aging at the age of 25. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, they always had perfect attendance because they was poor. So they went to school to eat the school lunch because they didn't have food at home. So no matter what, they was bad as hell in school, but always showed up at school because they was poor. Not trying to be like them, and I'm not saying every girl that grew up without a lot of money was a bully, but I'm just saying typically the ones that were bullies had this issue.
And I pulled it up. It said that Remy Ma was 45 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So y'all, Hifati, do you feel that Papoose is serious about this girl?
I think Papoose is doing what men do.
Yeah.
And men typically, if you are a woman that will allow a man to manipulate you and use you, they're going to do it. So I don't think, I mean, women being gassed up or feeling special by being used by a man is like really not a flex. Like you should not be proud that a man is using you, ho.
Yeah. And it's like Papoose has a daughter, Clarissa's age. So it's like, I feel like he's with her because he knows that she's a little slow. And he can pretty much, like you said, manipulate her. Let me just show you how gone this girl is. Let me just post this real quick. Why is you doing it? Look, she's just a clown. He got her feeling herself. Now, here, check this out. Let me go ahead.
I'm sure he can't even reach. Like she doing all of that. That's so embarrassing. She's so embarrassed.
So embarrassing. Hold on.
And really, she need to slow it down because when you got a man like Papoose, you don't want to give no hints to what your sex life looks like.
I don't even think it's popping like that.
I don't think it is either, which is why she's doing this.
Now look at this, y'all.
Somebody said she looked like one of the inflated party balloons
that was left over at the Airbnb. That shit was so funny. They said she's like the last balloon that was left at an Airbnb. Like, child. And we couldn't play the music, but she was dancing to Mary J. Blige all night long. Like, girl, in the kitchen, just looking crazy. And y'all tell her
I
about
like
the
Mary
event.
J. Blige though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Huh?
I said I love me some Mary J. Blige though. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm waiting for her to come out with them damn boots, child.
She did come out with them boots.
Already?
They thousands of dollars.
Well, how they look like something, right? Because I know her boots be nice.
Yes, girl, they sold out when she first dropped them.
I didn't know that. I'm sitting here thinking, okay.
You talk about, when I came out with the boots, girl, them boots dropped a long time ago.
No, I read somewhere that it was like a future project. They asked her when it was gonna come out. I didn't know that.
Oh, maybe she just did a tester or something.
I don't know. I'm a look into it. But y'all check this out. Can you explain to them? I already said, well, she was at this boxing event. Clarissa and Papoose popped up at the same boxing event that Remy Ma was performing at. You said?
Yeah. My bad. I went and Googled it. Yeah, she got like the Mary boot. It's $648.
Okay, well,
but I think she just did a collection with Giuseppe.
Okay. All right. Let me play this video that you sent me.
Oh, girl, yeah, of her doing too much.
Hold on. Let me rewind it.
Goofy with no rhythm.
Girl. We can't play the sound, y'all, because I think Beyonce is playing in the back.
Yeah, Beyonce is playing in the back. And look at her just doing too much. Trying to be seen.
Yes. And for what?
Looking for a moment. I hope she don't think she could beat Remy Ma up.
Here's my thoughts on that.
I don't care what nobody say. People think, oh, she's a boxer. I don't care what nobody say. Street fighting and boxing are two different things. Boxing, okay, cool. Stamina and all of that or whatever. But I feel like when a boxer really get around a street fighter, somebody somebody that got the same strength, that's gonna punch you the same, but that's gonna yoke you up and grab you. Like Remy Ma looks like the type of woman that will put her hand around your neck while she's punching you in your face.
But you know what? In my opinion, Remy Ma ain't gonna let nobody get the best of her, and they better Google Remy Ma because she ain't go. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that. That's why I feel like girl, you sitting around here. You're a boxer. You're a clean fighter. Street fighters don't care about none of that. Remy Ma will do anything to take the W. She'll claw your eyes out.
And first of all, who said that Remy Ma was gonna fight? Because she's a power. Okay? So okay,
somebody did say that. Somebody did say that. You sitting around here playing like this girl won't pop you for less.
And this is something like not really, but like stop playing with people.
No, I agree. People like Remy Ma, you really don't play with. Like honestly, you right. This is one of those scenarios where people think that little 7 years times that she did, people think like, oh, she ain't going back to, she ain't gonna want to go back to, oh, they could pry, poke and poke and poke. Yep. But really, Remy Ma, the type of woman, she'll show, make you be the example every time.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, I do think Remy Ma, she's behaving the way that she is for a reason. She's intentionally ignoring the girl. Mm-hmm. She's intentionally staying out the girl way because she know exactly who she is.
And she know what she's trying to do. And that girl got a daughter now. So you know what I'm saying?
And people like Remy Ma, you got to be careful for. I always pay attention to those people that allow you to just poke and poke and poke are always the most dangerous. That's my older sister. She was never the girl that'll argue with you. You could call her every name in the book. She will not argue with you. But if you touch her, you're done. You're done.
It is bonito. Is that what they call it in Spanish, bitch?
Bonito.
Yep. So let me remove this. We have one more. I think we can play the audio on this. Let's see.
We got Papoose right here at the end. And then
Let me play that one more time.
You got Clarissa. You got Papoose right here at the end. And then you got Remy over there next to Fat Joe.
Wait, can you play it again? But can you pause it when they show them individually so everybody can see it? Because so basically they just showing y'all that all of them in the same room, but they sitting so far apart from each other. And I want to know, why isn't Papoose sitting with Clarissa?
Well, he wasn't?
No, he was literally all the way at the end of the seat. And he looked like he was staring at Remy.
He probably was. Let me go ahead on and do that. First of all, let me remove this. Okay.
You got Clarissa.
All right. So where this, I don't know if y'all can see my arrow or not, but that's Clarissa in the all black with them damn Mighty Joe Young ass arms. Now, where's Pap again? Where's Pap?
Okay, play it, and then you finna see him and pause it.
You got
Pause it.
Papoose.
There you go, right there, y'all. On the end, away from her. He, in my opinion, he wanted to be away from her so he could stare at Remy. Don't he got sunglasses on? He ain't slick. He ain't slick. Do y'all think Pap got a job?
Do he have a job?
Like, I think he a Tommy.
A what?
A Tommy from Martin.
Oh.
Only Tommy wasn't living off of no woman, but Papoose, he don't seem to mind. In my
what was Tommy doing?
Child, we never found out. Okay. But anyways, that's it for the oh, I didn't hold on. So this is Pap and what that girl Clarissa. So let me show y'all Remy.
Right here at the end. And then you got Remy over there next to Fat Joe.
On the other side of the ring, right there, sitting next to Fat Joe. She got on this white tank top, black hair. That's Remy Ma sitting next to Fat Joe. So they are across from each other, but it's space in between them. They're on the other side of the ring. I hate she had to sit there and I wouldn't want to be there.
Well, she got paid, so I want to be anywhere my money at.
Well, yeah, of course.
See, because that's the thing. Clarissa there just to be a loser. Remy only there because she got paid.
Child, I don't blame her for not letting go of that money.
Well, while Clarissa's sitting over there screaming, looking like a Germex bottle, Remy Ma is just doing her thing, and I'm happy for her.
Oh, did we find out? Because I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Kendra said that Tommy was a youth director. He worked with children. Okay.
Girl, he was not no youth director. And he did not work with no damn churn.
Oh,
what episode? I'm gonna watch that as soon as I get off live. Which episode? Because ain't no way you're telling the truth.
She said it was revealed during the last season of Martin.
The last season?
I don't remember it.
Okay, I'm gonna go find out because I don't remember either, child. Well, we had so many more things to talk about. I still want to talk about Chantel before we leave. I know we at our hour.
Okay, it's okay. Go ahead.
Because y'all know Jackie Christie and her daughter are on Basketball Wives LA, and for whatever reason or another, I cannot. Oh wait, before we talk about that, have you been watching that new Bravo show with Candy Burr's daughter and the Bravo celebrities kids?
I haven't. I only saw clips, and I don't understand why. Well, I'll take that back. I think that I don't know if this is just TV or this is just Riley's real life. Like, do she hang out with people of color?
I mean, see, so yeah, I mean, I've been liking the show. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a perfect example of what we have to deal with, even as young adults. I think it shows exactly who they are, even as young adults. That is who they are. That's who their parents teach them to be, and it's so unfortunate the way that they throw that aggressive term on Riley when people like me and you know that Riley Riley, Candy Burris' daughter, is the furthest thing from aggressive, right? If they look at her and view her as aggressive, then we can only imagine how they'll view us just because we have loud voices. It's always hard to watch those type of shows.
Yeah.
But I also went to a predominantly white high school at one point. So I kind of know how it works. I know how it works. And it's just no escaping it. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. You can be the kindest, sweetest Black girl on God's green earth. If you do not allow them to pick on you, antagonize you, poke you, or throw stereotypes on you, you're going to be labeled the aggressor. And it happens in every scenario, and it's so sad. They did it on Salt Lake City with Mary. They're doing it here, and at some point it gets to be to where people need to just see that this is a reoccurring cycle, and who is it coming from?
Yeah. I have a question for you since you brought that up. So that predominantly white high school that you went to, was that a school of your choice, or your parents just decided to send you there?
Right. So the problem was I was kind of bad growing up. So I was, I kept getting sent back and forth to my parents because, I'm acting up. Once they got divorced, I was just mad. I was just an angry kid at that point. I was always aggravated. So I got kicked out of my predominantly Black school. And then I had to go to a predominantly white school where my dad lived, which wasn't necessarily my choice, obviously. I went through a lot. Okay. I went through a lot, right? Because I was also coming from the city, right? I'm coming from the city life to the country life. I feel like if I went to a predominantly white school in the city, it'll still be hard, but it'll be a little different. But girl, a city girl in the country, and you at a predominantly white school. Oh God, I'm talking about the
only school that they would get you into.
I'm in school with my heels on and everything. No, the thing is, it was a predominantly white area. So it was only two schools that I was to choose from, and I went to the better school in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you feel out of place?
Did I feel out of place? Here's what I could say, right? One thing that I appreciated about the school, one thing that I appreciated about the experience is just the connections and just the overall understanding. So when I went to my PWI, I didn't go to a predominantly white, I'm talking about institute. I didn't go to a predominantly white school. With parents that wanted to fit in, if that makes sense. Sometimes you got a lot of parents that move to these predominantly white neighborhoods or whatnot, and they're thinking that their children will be able to reap some of the benefits of being in close proximity to white people. And I never was raised that way. My daddy and my mama basically raised me to know, like, first of all, you get around these folks, you ain't nothing like them. Don't get to acting like them. Don't get to partaking in the shit that they do, because the outcome is always going to be different for you than them. So I always went in it with that in mind, but also, what I found out in the, going to these schools is it's easy to bond with these people when you can accept them for who they are, vice versa. So I didn't mesh well with a lot of the white girls that dated the Black boys, and that was the fetishes of the school and all of that. But I did bond well with the white girls that's really white girls, if that makes any sense. Like, if we look at them today, they didn't go and get any other fillers or anything like that. They would be, I don't know if that makes sense, but I bonded well with those girls because we had a mutual understanding that my daddy don't like you and your daddy don't like me. And that was really what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we didn't have to fake it. In my household, we had table talk about y'all, and I'm pretty sure in your household, you have table talk about us. We would come together and we would kind of talk about certain things, but we never really, push the limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so even to this day, I'm kind of cool with that girl. We have an understanding. I don't want to be white. She don't want to be black.
Right.
We kind of understand each other's plights for what it is, and we call it what it is. Because even though her being a white girl, she still dealt with things that I thought was interesting and way far beyond what I was ever dealing with within my household.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So it works. I think for the most part, though, just to close on that, I think that the people that suffer from that the most are the black kids, obviously. But I think that black boys, when they are thrown in those environments, they suffer from it. I ain't even gonna say a lot more, actually, because dealing with his hair issues with the girl, it's so many things. So yeah, I don't really like it though.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make a separate video about that, because I'm gonna put my kids, I don't care who go to the school, I'm gonna put them in whatever school I feel like they're gonna get the most out of it. You understand what I'm saying? My kids, they was at predominantly I want to say it was diverse, but more whites than blacks.
Right.
Okay, so that's why I just wanted to ask you what your feelings was on that.
It was hard. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be, if you have daughters, it's gonna be harder for your daughters than it is for your sons, because for whatever reason, the boys find joy in mixing with them people. Not to say it like that, but they just find joy with having a proximity to whiteness for the most part. It's so weird. And also they're fetishized and and pedestalized in those areas, especially if they do sports. So they always gravitate towards it versus the black girls. It's hard because they got to deal with the self-hating black boys. Then they got to deal with the jealous girls that don't understand you, but low-key want to get to know you, but don't want to get to know you, but want to get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got to deal. It's just,
Yeah. Okay. Now, Riley, you've been watching that show? I think it's been on.
And I think that's what she going through. Yeah, like that's why she changed up her face a little bit. I think she was going to white schools, and when she was in these predominantly white schools, the little pieces of black boys that were there only wanted to be with the white girls, because they literally I feel like a lot of them go through this self-hating phase, whereas black women, we're kind of forced to look at ourselves and love ourselves no matter what. So Riley, that's what I think she went through, and so I think she's handling it kind of well, actually. But it's real hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to watch.
And so I'm not gonna even try to watch it
because I know nobody ever steps in. And it's like it's clear as day, but they never step in. Like their white parents they're not gonna step in and say, hey, I didn't raise you like that. Don't do that. Their white parents aren't gonna step in. The white producers, they're not gonna step in and try to make some sense of it. None of them are gonna step in and do anything about it until we raise voices about it. And even when we do it, it's going to be seen as like okay.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I get it. But overall, it's a good show.
Yeah, I think so, man. I mean, I really like it. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying it. We get a chance to see the rich kids and see how they act and operate. I like that Riley is going to the club spending $14,000. Like, I just don't care. I just like that. Like, to have that luxury, for her to have that luxury, I think is cool. I think that's a flex. She should flex. She should have it. And I think I like it. And I like her natural hair.
Is that her natural hair?
Okay.
I heard about her spending $14,000. So, and she was with Kim.
Yep.
Right?
And they split that
Where's that?
14,000 two ways, so they basically end up paying 7,000. I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want my kids to have that type of luxury. Like, oh, you just blowing my money in the club?
Child.
You're just blowing my money in the club.
Shit, that's what they like to do. Spend their mammy's money. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, child, what else? You say you want to talk about Chantel.
Oh yeah, Jackie and Chantel. I'm gonna let you start it off because I know I've been rambling a lot, but I really don't like Chantel, and I can't believe what she's doing to her mother.
Well, first of all, True Tribe members, I was supposed to have did reviews on Basketball Wives, but I haven't been able to catch up. If y'all are still interested in those reviews, let me know. And I'm gonna go ahead on and pick up where I left off. But as far as Chantel, I feel like she should have never been on the show because she has a grudge with her mother. Now, Jackie may not have been a perfect mother, but it's like if you know that you have an issue with your mom, why bring your ass on a TV show to be on a TV show with her? It makes absolutely no sense. And then you making yourself look very stupid by sitting up there trying to fight your damn mammy on TV, child. Like, how much are they paying you? It doesn't make sense. It's ridiculous.
I can't believe
Yeah. So I haven't been following every episode, but I do know that Chantel is all the way on my damn nerve. It's like she's so irritated with everything that Jackie say and everything that Jackie do, and she's gravitating towards what is that girl name? Evelyn and shit.
Evelyn.
Like Evelyn is looking at this shit like entertainment. I don't think Evelyn really cared for Jackie like that, especially after she called her daughter a builder whore or whatever. So I feel like Evelyn is getting a kick out of this shit.
Chantel is a fool though.
She is.
Because I feel like it doesn't matter how much I agree or disagree with my mama. It's never going to be a time where I know that there's a woman that don't see it for her and I'm gonna go and communicate. Like it's never going to be that.
Absolutely.
It's one thing to have a disagreement with your mom, y'all not on the same page, but you go sitting down with people that have actively gone against her. That's some weird shit, and she's gonna reap what she sowed. And
then she wanted her mama to take up for her when she was into it with Brandy. Make it make sense.
Exactly, while in the same breath trying to say that she don't need her mom in her business or all of the stuff.
Now, it's something that I wanted to ask you about because I haven't watched it, but I saw a clip where Evelyn was saying that Jackie said that she would only talk to Chantel if she came on a YouTube show or some shit like that. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, and I feel like, I mean, hell, you sit up here, you want to sit here and try to air me out in front of all of these people every chance you get. You don't want to have a private conversation. So if ain't nobody finna monetize our family drama but me.
Shit, well, Jackie good, because I wouldn't even talk to her ass on YouTube. Okay, bye, bitch. Go talk to your daddy. Go talk to your daddy, somebody. Girl. Well, anybody got time. Chantel just looks so damn stupid to me. I don't even see how her husband deal with her.
Right. They'll be divorced soon. I don't hope that on her, but she just seems so insufferable.
Yeah, I agree. Did you have anything else you wanted to add to this?
No, girl, we need to go and get up out of here.
Okay, well, here for Hot Tea, like she said, she is going on vacation next week. You're going to be going all next week, right?
Yep. So y'all don't come bothering me, okay? Leave me alone. I don't want to hear no drama. I'm just playing, y'all. I like talking to y'all in my chat. Y'all know my birthday is coming up.
Hey.
Also, I wanted to let y'all know, me and my husband, we coach a softball team. So I, you know, if y'all are interested in sponsoring our softball team, I would really appreciate it. And I'll give y'all more information.
Okay. So y'all heard that, okay? If y'all want to sponsor Hip Hati and her husband volleyball team,
softball.
Let her know. Huh? Softball team. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's for the churn. So, you know, also if y'all have kids, you know, DM me and, you know, I'll tell y'all the area and stuff.
And you guys send me the link so I can put it up under this video too.
Oh, yes.
Whenever you get time. I know it's late now, but you know.
Yeah, I will.
All right. So you have a nice vacation. And happy early birthday. Okay.
Thank you.
Have fun. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we will chat with you in the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Thank y'all so much for joining. Okay. So if you haven't caught my interview that I did with Mr. Jay Taylor, y'all go ahead on and check that out. It's available now over here on this channel. And also I did an interview with Dr. Kit Francis from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all go check that out. That's over there on my website, truetuncensored.com. All right. And I also did a video on, a more breakdown on Afeni Muhammad, the young lady who unalived her boss. That's over on my website as well. I got some things coming up, y'all. Mondays, starting on the 21st, this coming Monday, I'm going to have the True Tea Morning Show. Okay, it's going to start at 10. It's going to be from 10 to 12 noon. I'm trying something new, all right? We're going to get into some hot topics. We're going to get into some of the hottest music, okay? We're going to get into it, all right? And just start the morning off right. So that's going to be over on my website as well. I got some more stuff coming up, so y'all make sure that y'all are subscribed to my channel so you can be notified every time that I upload, but you got to have your notifications on. Also, if you're not following me over on Instagram, please go ahead and do that. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at ms_true_t. Also, I have my other new channel. It's called Growth, okay, and Elevation with True T. Make sure you subscribe, okay, because I'm looking to get that channel monetized as well. So yeah, I appreciate all y'all support. I thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night, and I will chat with y'all in the next one.